Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Hello, African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. South Africa risk removal from U.S. trade program over Russia ties. South Africa's economic future is at stake as tensions escalate with the U.S. over its close ties to Russia and other adversaries. The incoming Trump administration and key congregational Republicans are considering removing South Africa from the African Growth and Opportunity Act, known as the AGOA, a trade program that provides duty-free access to the U.S. market for eligible African nations. At risk are billions in exports, including cars and citrus fruit, which support tens of thousands of jobs in South Africa. The removal from AGOA could deal a severe blow to the country's economy, with industries reliant on the U.S. market facing significant losses. Washington's growing concerns stem from South Africa's military cooperation with Russia, including joint exercises, hosting Russian warships, and training military officials in Moscow. South Africa has also refused to condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine at the United Nations, further straining the relationship between the U.S. and South Africa. A report by the Center for African Studies at Howard University in 2023 emphasized that AGOA beneficiaries must align with U.S. national security and foreign policy interests. South Africa's actions are increasingly seen as contradictory to those requirements. With economic stake high and diplomatic tensions rising, South Africa faces a critical decision: realign its foreign policy or risk losing a vital trade partnership with the U.S. Guys, South Africans, aren't you tired of being controlled by this useless AGOA agreement or partnership that feeds us genetically modified foods that kill our children on a daily basis? Guys, honestly, whoever is advising Trump is an illiterate moron, and everything Trump has been saying about international relations has just been reckless, fickle words, no thought process or high reasoning capacity. And he's not even in office yet, but he's behaving like a tyrant. That time, AGOA does not really contribute heavily to the South Africa's GDP. It's like 21% of our economy. That's around like $660 million. It's not that heavy. It's not that deep. The US is the largest foreign investor into South Africa to the value of about $10 billion in recent years. All those American companies in South Africa provide jobs. AGOA fosters trade and encourage investment. These are facts. I agree and I acknowledge these facts, but we can't be bullied into backing up US foreign interests because we want to keep our seats in AGOA. No. They kick South Africa out, they can lose the economical hub of Africa. They lose all the SADC countries. They lose the finances, the banking institutions, the infrastructure, and all those other logistics to trade with the entire continent. They need us. As much as we need them, they need us as well.
On AGOA, well, there is also some sentiment that South Africa should be excluded from AGOA. And we think this would be a great pity. I don't know, in fact, how the trade would continue if you don't use the ports of South Africa, if you don't use the cargo system, if you don't use the logistics and the financial payment systems and the banking institutions. So I'm not quite sure what is meant by excluding South Africa. I also point out that of the 50 critical minerals that the United States uses in a range of manufactured products, including in the automotive sector, 15 of those minerals are from South Africa. And so I think this, for me, just indicates that the strategic relationship will continue and must continue.
Like, okay, on Twitter, white people are in their feelings, crying at the fact that we might lose AGOA, and we know why. They own majority of the agricultural companies that depend on AGOA. They own majority of this country's wealth, so of course their panties will be in a bunch. If they so desperately want to benefit from their Western cousins, how about they go? How about they up and leave and go back where they come from, so they can fully benefit from this AGOA thing. We don't need them. We are not stressed over this AGOA situation. Bye. Of course, white people will cry at the thought of losing AGOA. America supported apartheid, funded the apartheid government, while Russia supported the oppressed. South Africa is not doing justice to Russia. We should be kissing their feet for helping us through a troubled and dark time. Russia is a friend of ours. We welcome Russia and China into our political and economical landscape. Putin is our friend. We can't bend over and backwards for the US, a country that lied and said we are providing Russia with military weapons in the Russia and Ukrainian war, that lied and said we took a side in this war. The same America that threatened BRICS countries 100% tariffs, the very same America that starts wars unprovoked, that rigs other countries' elections, that smuggled the DA into the GNU so they can destroy the ANC and become the next ruling party. The same DA that is endorsed by America, that smuggles Israeli terrorists to Cape Town. That same America, we should bend backwards, over and backwards for them. We should kiss their feet. We should do their bidding to stay in AGOA. No, guys. Black people, you're not in any way benefiting from this AGOA nonsense. You are not benefiting. When the whites say America is the reason why we have jobs in the agriculture industry, they don't mean y'all. Y'all are not even getting half of what AGOA provides for these white people. So we can't be crying when AGOA wants to leave. Trump, America, AGOA, they can take their partnership and shove it where the sun don't shine. They can take it. We're not benefiting anyway. Black people, you are still living in poverty. Don't let them fool you. The dollar is not doing anything to improve your situations at home. It's not doing anything to improve the political and economical landscape of this country. So they can go. Russia and China and the BRICS nation, they are our friends. And if anything jeopardizes that political landscape, that friendship we have with the BRICS nation, then we call for a political unrest. We call for looting across the country. We can't bend over and backwards for an America that lied and spread propaganda. For what? No, man. America and Trump can take AGOA and leave with their white people. If any white person is crying and saying AGOA this, AGOA that, you are welcome to go back to the Netherlands, sweetheart. You are welcome. Along with your rent, since you think you can control the rent. When the rent goes up, it means white people are happy. If the rent goes down, it means, black people are causing trouble. The MK and the EFF are causing trouble. They don't need to be in the ruling party because the investors are not happy that a black party can be part of a ruling country, part of a ruling party. They just want DA in because that's what the investors recognize. Well, the investors can take their money and shove it where the sun don't shine as well. They can take their fellow white cousins to the Netherlands with them. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.